In this video, you'll be able to find out how to get the quartile of raw or ungrouped data in a less complex way. So let me give you a brief introduction to quartiles. But before that, I want you to know that there will be two of us who will be teaching, but I will perform the first half of the video. So first, what are quartiles? Quartiles in statistics are values that divide your data into quarters. There are three quartiles called the first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. So the quartiles divide the set of observations into four equal parts, and the second quartile is the median, or the half of the data. So the first quartile is also called the lower quartile and is denoted by Q1, and the third quartile is also called the upper quartile, which is denoted by Q3. So without further ado, let's get started. If we have raw or ungrouped data, the first thing that we have to do is to arrange the given data in increasing order. So before we give an example, here are the following formulas that we have to use in finding the quartile of an ungrouped data. So we have Q1, which is equals to n plus 1 divided by 4. And Q2, which is equals to 2 times n plus 1 divided by 4. And Q3, which is equals to 3 times n plus 1 divided by 4. So to understand these formulas further, we will give you an example. So we have to compute the quartile for the given data. Suppose we have 12, 17, 5, 8, 9, 12, 19, and 30. So as I've mentioned a while ago, if we want to find the quartile, the first thing that we have to do is to arrange the numbers in increasing order, which is 5, 8, 9, 12, and 12, 17, and 19, and 30. So now that the data has been arranged, let's find out what is Q1. So the formula for Q1, as we know, is n plus 1 divided by 4. So what we have to do now is to just plug in the values. N here stands for the number of terms here in the list. In this case, there are 8 terms in this list, therefore n is equals to 8. So to confirm that, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 terms. So now we write it as 8 plus 1 divided by 4. And if you compute that, we get 2.25, and we actually write it as a 2.25th item. So 2.25th item means that the item is actually lying down between the number 2 and 3, which is here 8 and 9. So we have to compute it using this formula, then we can plug in the values again. This is the formula, A plus the decimal value of what we got earlier, times B minus A. So A here serves as the first term or the second item in this case, and B here is the second term or the third item in this case. So we write down 8 since it's the first term. We write 8 plus the decimal value of 2.25, which is 0.25, times 9, which is the second term, minus 8. And once we compute that, we get 8.25. So now we can say that Q1 is equals to 8.25. It's that easy. So now I will be switching the lead to Estef to show us how to compute for the quartile 3 and to show us other examples of quartiles of ungrouped data.
Hi guys, Steph here. Now I will be showing you more examples. Let's continue. So we have 2, 4, 8, 10, and 5. So like what Ara have mentioned a while ago, the first thing we need to do is to arrange the numbers in increasing order, which is now 2, 4, 5, 8, and 10. Next, let's find out what is Q3. So the formula in Q3 is Q3 equals to 3 times n plus 1 divided by 4. Now let's substitute the value of n. Always remember that the n here stands for the number of terms here in the list. In this example, there are 5 terms in this list. So 2, 4, 8, 10, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, n is equals to 5. So 5 plus 1 divided by 4. And if we compute that, the answer will be 4.5 or 4.5th item. So the answer means that the item is lying down between the number 8 and 10. So now, let's proceed to the next formula. A plus the decimal value of what we got earlier times B minus A. So the A here serves as the first item and the B here is the second item. So we write down 8 since it's the first term plus the decimal value of 0.5 times 10, which is the second term, minus 8, and once you compute this, we get the final answer, which is 9. Now we can say that the Q3 is equals to 9. That's all, simple and easy. Bye.
She's talking to angels, counting the stars, making a wish on a passing car.